Hello, everybody. It's me again, David Scott, out with one of my little podcasts for everybody to see if it helps them out. Hopefully, my mistakes in life and things I've learned will help other people. So, anyway, I went to work the other day and a couple weeks ago, actually, and this woman walked in to the coffee shop and before work started, and as she's walking in, she's a little older and so forth, and she tripped on a guy's chair, the leg of his chair, and down she went. And I didn't see her. I was looking the other way, but I heard the noise. I turned around. There she is. Two guys had already got up, and she's laying on the floor. And the two guys got up to help her, and and she just immediately she says, no, 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 I don't need your help, I don't need your help. And she just like puts her hand up like, no, no, I'm good, I get up and go over there too, and she's not moving. She said she can get up, but she's not moving, and she's barely even moving her head. And so I asked her if she was okay. She goes, yeah, yeah, I'm fine. And so the guy said, well, let's get you up. She goes, no, 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 I don't need your help. I don't need your help. I just get me a chair. So they put a chair next to her and held on to it, and she didn't do anything. And several minutes went by, and I'm checking, making sure she didn't break something or no blood anywhere or anything like that nature. And so after a couple of minutes, again the guy said, let's help you up. No, 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 I got this. I don't need your help. So I would say about 3 or 4 minutes went by. And I went, yeah, something's wrong here. So my personality, I took over. I went, okay, we're going to lift you up. And guys, get ready. Put your hands under the armpits. And she goes, no, no, no. And I said, we're going to do it. And boom, 1, 2, 3, boom, get her up, put her on her feet. She can stand. She's okay. She says nothing's broken. Boom. She goes to sit down. I was pretty sure she was going to be mad at me about me doing that and forcing that upon her. But nope. After about a minute, she turned to me and she goes, "Thank you, thank you." And I'm like, "Yep, no problem." So I'm thinking, why does our pride do that to us when we're in the middle of a situation where we need help? We don't want to admit that we need help. We want to say, "No, no, no, I got this." We don't want to admit it. Do we actually think that we're stupid or that we're lesser than we should be? Do we actually think that that no matter what situation we're in, that we can actually overcome everything by ourselves? Do we actually think that because we made a mistake that we have weaknesses that we shouldn't have? Well, I'm going to tell you something. What I learned from that by looking at it from my own mistakes in my own life that I've made through the years. The Bible's very clear, very, very clear, that pride goes before the fall. So if you have some pride there, you're probably going to take a fall. Your weakness is going to get exposed, and something's going to happen. And God says He gives grace to the humble. He gives grace to people who admit they have weaknesses, who admit that they need help, and so forth. And He says He opposes the proud. Why would He oppose the proud? Because we're made to need each other. None of us are perfect. None of us have everything that we need in life. We're our weaknesses that are just built within us. We have strengths on one side. We have weaknesses on the other side. We take in people around us that can help us with our weaknesses. And so, we need help from time to time. If a 10-year-old kid had fallen down on the floor, he would have jumped right up and nothing would have been fine, would have been wrong. But this lady, couldn't get up. She needed help. Other than that, she does great. So it's kind of like, where it says in the Bible that in the Garden of Eden, God made Adam. And He said He made him in His own image. And yet, here's an interesting part. He made him in His own image, and yet He didn't make him perfect or complete. As soon as He got done finished with Adam, He goes, "You need a helper. You need a helpmate." And I don't mean just to have kids. No, we need the input, advice from other people, our partners, our spouses. If we need to lay down our pride and say, "What do you think about this? What's going on here? I'm having trouble in this area." And when we do that, we're able to open up and let the grace of God begin to come back into our lives and into our hearts, and things get a lot better. And trust me, I know from personal stories of my own about pride that has led me down bad paths until I hit bottom. Have you hit bottom? Maybe you should ask for help. All right. Have fun. See you later next time.